Yo, what's good, chat? How y'all feeling today? I'm feeling blessed. Back with more of me playing The Walking Dead Season 4. Yeah, my mic's not that bad, so... All these haters! We need supporters! Be a player, not a hater. Be a supporter, regardless and despite what I currently have and what I'm currently going through at the very moment, you feel me? But yeah, I figured I could possibly play The Walking Dead Season 4. But yeah, how y'all feeling, chat? I figured I could play The Walking Dead Season 4. Might as well get that out of the way. I've mentioned this is going to be the last stream, so might as well. We are currently, like, slightly near the ending of Episode 3. Actually, near the ending. So, without further ado, though, let's get straight to the shit, and I'm looking forward to Episode 4 as well. I'm going to complete both episodes, not just one episode. Come on, chat. Obviously, I wouldn't necessarily consider doing that shit, you know. Broken toys. In terms of being separated from how sin has impacted this world. That's just a way of mentioning broken toys. That is like a metaphor and not something realistic. You know, they've added a deeper meaning to, like, associated with it most likely. You feel me? Yeah, I know what I'm specifically referring to, you know. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. I am looking forward to just beating this game. Obviously, you already know my choices, so don't constantly mentioning I'm a dumbass in the chat. I appreciate y'all for respecting what I do. And damn, this zombie is like half torn. You can notice that he's slowly like dying. Well, he's dead. Obviously, this is all deaths. You're not necessarily gonna look like this, and obviously you can see his intestines sticking out. Damn, yeah, my mic gets fucked up once I talk loud. I'm sure it's the controller, the PS4 controller. It's fucked. I don't necessarily like the PS4, but shit, I gotta play at my mom's place. Don't worry, chat. I'm definitely gonna consider using my other mic. This mic is fucked. I would respect. I mean, the person who was like adding that crying emoji, he mentioned, just please get the mic. I got it at my dad's place. I'm gonna definitely consider using it. I got it for Christmas like a couple years. I should definitely consider using it. Cause then y'all gonna think I'm a dumbass, but not really. I just figure I can use this mic, but obviously it's fucked the one I'm currently using, and it's cheap as hell in 4.
I guess we're really doing this. Only the teams ending in with the walkers need to cover themselves. Now we just need your walker friend. He's here. Good.
I have to fucking deal with this bitch.
Hello.
I'm not gonna mention much. You already know what I mentioned.
Guys, this is James.
Don't get manipulated, Clem, please.
He's
Well, I'm controlling her as well, so.
Cool. How do you get the skin like that?
From a zombie. Hey, it's not personal, you fucking bitch.
Can I try it on?
Hold up, is my mic fucking up? Okay, so y'all can hear me, but it's like staticking. So, you gotta get used to it, chat. Fuck. You know what? Once I beat this game, I'm definitely gonna take a break because this mic is fucked. So, roleplay is gonna be next week. I can't necessarily use this. Actually, no, we can still do the motion capture. It's not like I'm gonna, like, talk. I'm not surprised, because when you're surprised, people means, like... Because I did research on why are people saying, oh, I'm surprised. This, like, for example, AZ doesn't know. But I'm not surprised. I know for sure why, because I'm sure on his PC, he's not, like, noticing the staticky noises. Definitely gonna consider calling it later, and it's just gonna be me and him, please. I'm gonna have anxiety when other people are, yeah, we need Eric, but that's for Scene 2. Scene 1 is just him and I. Because Scene 2 is definitely reasonable. Yeah, we have other characters, but we can edit. I'm not a dumbass. I'm not calling you a dumbass, AZ, but I'm not a dumbass either. So we both aren't necessarily. Okay, the music is not necessarily giving me anxiety. I had anxiety earlier. I'm not gonna necessarily mention why it's personal, but
that's not.
I figured I would have anxiety, you know.
Please, Willie, too loud.
Shut the fuck up, AJ.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm kidding.
Oh, and sorry I tried to shoot you that one time. Your mask looks so
I didn't give a shit if he did. He just wants to fit with the zombies.
Hey there, James. Sorry.
Violet is like, what the fuck? Am I talking
Clementine, could I speak to you alone for a moment?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be mentioning your privacy, James. So you gotta be very aware.
Hey, Tim, can you come talk for a sec?
Drama is gonna be on your ass. Yeah, you can do that, Violet. I'm not concerned with what you're talking about.
They'll be here in a little while. You can pass through the trees.
Violet.
The noise from the boat will draw them toward the water.
Anyway, let's be positive. He is a human being from God Almighty, but sin has fucked him up. So let's just be very respectful, because we're gonna have to be on his side, unfortunately. But but we love him. I love the character overall. Let's think of the positive shit. I just didn't necessarily like what James does in overall, you know.
On board and save our friends.
Yeah, for sure. Saving our homies.
Your friends are different. Open-minded.
Oh yeah.
Accepting.
Unlike you just want to act like you're open-minded, but you just want to be ignorant and arrogant. Excuse me. Same what? Sorry, I missed that. Shut the fuck up, James. Be the same like you? Fuck you. I knew what he meant. He just thinks that Clem should be the same. Fuck you, cocksucker. I know that guy is your husband. I ain't fucking around, buddy. I respect you being gay, but anyway, my bad, Chet. I just have to let my anger out. Not demons. I don't have demons in me. Just my anger. I know the person's gonna mention my mic is fucked. I know. Okay, it's Daniel. He wouldn't talk shit. Yeah, what's good, brother? Is my mic that staticking? Because I have a PS4 controller, so that could possibly be the reason. Because when I'm at my dad's place, nobody complained about my mic when I when I connected directly to the PS5 controller specifically. Okay, I don't notice any staticking, but just if you notice it, I would adjust my cord. Alright? Hold on, let me pay attention to this. Bro, yeah, Dania, bro. It's my pleasure for you being my sub. I lost one sub, and I was like, is it because my mic is fucked? Is it because I haven't been streaming every day? I am stressed about my subs. I am doing the greatest of all. I'm not bragging, I'm not being arrogant, I'm not being greedy, I'm not being ignorant. I am just concerned. I'm sure that person didn't. I'm sure it was that person who chatted. I'm pretty sure that person changed their YouTube channel name. Either it's a new viewer or it's someone who was my sub and they unsubbed because they thought I was being offensive, which I wasn't necessarily. My mic is poor. I didn't necessarily want this mic, and my mom mentioned to me, hey, we got an extra mic in the basement. You could possibly use that since your other mic broke. And I'm like, hey, appreciate it. That's like something to use instead of like wanting to get a new one when you realize you got one. I got one at my dad's place, so I'm going to definitely consider using that. It is badass. And I'm going to thank God that I got this for Christmas and never sold it. I mean, you can sell it to someone, but you got it for yourself. This is something you need for great audio quality. But yo, Dania, people are judging me for the mic I have. Like real shit. I'm gonna test it at my dad's place. If it's the controller issue, then I'm gonna use his mic for quite a while. Possibly use the new mic just to ensure that the audio doesn't interfere. But use the mic I'm currently using to listen to music because or we'll see. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you. I appreciate you for being a godly man. And I hope you understand why I'm talking shit about James. Apparently, he created his own religion, as in worshipping zombies, following them, having behaviors towards them, like fucked up behaviors and false beliefs. I'm sure you understand, though. Appreciate it. Anyway, without further ado, let's get straight to this shit. My bad, bro. I have to be honest, though, and I'm gonna stream every day. That's my goal.
Listen, Clementine.
Anyway, let's hear what he's got to say.
Talk to you about
but be
AJ.
positive. Be a bit like.
What do you mean?
And we're not necessarily being negative. We are being straight up with him, and he's gonna mention about AJ, and obviously we all know what he's gonna mention. Like AJ can, not AJ. What am I saying? We're talking about James, not AJ. I was gonna say James can suck you know what, but I ain't gonna mention. Cause I don't necessarily want to. It's not because of YouTube. YouTube wouldn't necessarily care. TikTok would care if you use those languages. Which YouTube, you are different from TikTok, so obviously keep this private of what I specifically mentioned about TikTok. But real shit, they gotta like ensure that we can mention anything on in the video. We're not necessarily mentioning shit about them. We're being honest on what we have to mention to people or people overall. Cause I can say anything here on YouTube, but on TikTok it's a different story. So y'all are the greatest YouTube. I respect that. I appreciate you all. And YouTube can make this stream private. I mean, obviously, if the person finds it, they can be like, this stream is for certain viewers that has access to the stream, or something like that, most likely. You feel me? Anyway, back to the game.
The Whisperers were my family. From a young age.
That is
At that time, I witnessed a lot of death and suffering.
I get you don't necessarily like that, but
eventually I became the cause of it.
You have to deal with it. This is sin in this world. God gets rid of it, not you, dumbass.
And I believed in that fiercely.
Yeah, weakness is definitely a poison. I would agree with that.
That when another boy expressed sympathy for our enemy before an attack.
Okay.
I slit his throat.
See, you're a dumbass, buddy. Just like Whitman from the Tomb Raider.
Didn't consider who he was.
What's your point, buddy?
Honestly,
that's unlike you. Damn, if someone chose that choice, no offense, but that is like him, because he is like those people. A sinister man.
I don't even
What's your point, buddy? What do you want to explain, buddy?
What's your point, James?
After he died, I kept hearing his words in my head.
I figured that she was just...
Those people are like
us, the flow.
Just on a different path. I stopped killing after that. I changed. No one else did.
Well, killing for self-defense, buddy, not murder.
It reminded me of them.
Damn, he's gonna get brain surgery. He's got deep fuck trauma. Okay, my mic staticking. Okay, I don't necessarily care about the staticking sound. I'm gonna definitely use the mic in my dad's place.
From a young age, it breaks something inside you.
I'm sure it's my mic itself, not the controller, or who knows. Anyway.
I'm afraid if AJ kills again, he won't be able to go back.
Not really. He definitely will.
He won't be
it's for self-defense.
He was.
Don't tell me how to raise AJ, buddy.
I've seen it happen too many
times. I won't
let
him be a murderer, but obviously that would confuse
Don't tell me how to raise him. I'm the one who's kept him alive this long, not you.
Exactly.
I'm trying to help you save him.
You're not necessarily helping me, buddy.
It's just some advice. From someone who's been there too.
Uh-huh. Yeah, okay, buddy.
They're close.
That advice is a way of mentioning that you can't kill at all, especially for self-defense.
I'll lead you through the herd until
murder is bad, but self-defense ain't.
That's as far as I go. After that, it's up to you.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Take
you
care
thank
of
yourself
AJ.
for doing this shit, Clem, because James ain't gonna be the one for you. You lucky you got you a woman.
Okay, he's ready to go.
Well, for specific reasons.
The walkers are getting close. Ruby, you're in charge of the horses.
And we need a zombie for protection,
Ted,
so...
take care of the supplies.
To hide behind their
got the bomb.
backs.
Find the boiler. There'll be a door on the bottom with ash and stuff. Put it in there.
Damn, he's got experience with the boat. Imagine he built it. I would, like, give him a W right there. Excuse me.
See you all on the other side.
For sure.
I'll cut it open.
No one will die on the boat, but one person will die before we potentially occur at this boarding school. Which we know who it is. We definitely do. Look at this guy. We're looking directly at him.
Violet told me about Minnie.
Self-defense. Sacrifice.
That Sophie died.
Anyway, you know what I mean.
Minnie is one of them now. Just... if you see her out there, tell her... tell her I forgive her.
For sure, buddy.
Please. I tell her myself, but...
she won't listen,
I just want her to be okay.
Yeah, let's be honest.
She won't listen to me, Ted. There's no way.
So you won't even try? I would have done it for you.
I would, but obviously she's a bitch. I'm being honest. Damn. No offense, Ten. I don't necessarily want to be an ass to you, considering the fact that I've been a loyal person towards you, most likely. But real shit, man. Like, understand me, brother. You could be like, I understand, man. I figured, not man, but I understand. Like, he would be like, I understand. I figured that she wouldn't necessarily listen. Oh my gosh. Apparently my homie is mentioning shit and bringing drama up! That is one thing I'm going to specifically mention about why I had anxiety earlier. I'm not going to mention who. Well, for certain reasons. Oh shit, hold up. He's like, nice, my Clementine. You are very less manipulative and aware. Absolutely, brother.
Hey, it's time. We gotta.
You're like, you ain't judging. You're a
Clem?
Muslim. I mean, Muslim is quite different compared to Christianity, but I respect your religion. Excuse me. I'm sure some people clear their throats like that. I've noticed. So, anyway.
What if it's you?
Absolutely not, Violet. It would not necessarily be me.
I couldn't save Minnie or Lou or Sim.
Well, Minnie is a
Omar.
bitch. Lewis and Sim and all those, we could have had the chance, most likely. But obviously, Lily,
I really care.
she had a bitch move, but we're gonna forgive her.
If something happened to you because of me,
I mean, I'll forgive Minnie, but doesn't seem like it would be possible because of her sinister behaviors.
I can't lose you too.
But Lily is quite different.
I won't.
Kissing time! Oh, hell yeah. You deserve to be with
You better
her.
not disappear on me, okay? I promise.
It's a sacrifice, chat. How's she gonna have kids? Possibly do with Lewis. He could possibly join along once he's changed for Violet.
Look in another direction.
No. He is allowed to know, most likely. He doesn't necessarily know what the specific meaning is, but it's very innocent of kissing. Chat, don't think that it's not for kids. Well, GT6 is different. If kids play, my homie mentioned that they can't necessarily use age verification. That's like being arrogant towards them and not letting them simply because of their age. Just be aware. It's mentioning 17 plus just for safety reasons, you know. But, you know. Alright, I'm going to have to be honest about Lily. I don't give a shit. The Bible has... People rewrite the Bible. Don't think that homosexuality is a sin. I've known my ways towards it, most likely. And Lily, she has trauma. Why do you think she killed her dad? She would have... Not her dad. Why do you think she killed Carly or Doug despite the choices you chose? Or depending on who you chose to be with you. Like, real shit. Lily... She had trauma. She's been having trauma since day one. You don't necessarily know her past story. It's best to not judge. You may think that simply because of what she does, but real shit, it's sin. It's corrupting her. But once she realizes, she's gonna be understanding. Because real shit, it can add on to the story. Even though she kills James, I low-key want him to realize what he's done once he's dead. No offense. But for Lily, she's gonna be different. Yeah, she's gonna point a weapon towards Clem, but then she's gonna be like, why? Why should I write a story of myself? What have I done to deserve this? I wish I could have done better. I wish I could be with you, Clem. I wish things could have been perfect. That is what she's gonna mention, chat. That is something that you should realize. It's trauma. Sin has corrupted her, and is simply because of her trauma, it made her become that. Yes, she's been in it. Yes, she has military experience, but she's using it towards what she's done. She's using people in the military, even though she has tortured them. As long as you do as she mentioned, you're gonna be against those that you've hated. Real shit. Lily is making the right choice, even though it's torture. Go along. It's not like boot camp, chat. I have experience into it. I've never been into it, but I've known what it's like through witnesses, through what I've witnessed myself with my own eyes, you know. I'm not a dumbass, chat. 500 IQ is real shit. Seems like, cause people on Harjeet live and keep this private, YouTube don't necessarily let Harjeet witness this. This is something I'm gonna mention against his fans. A bit of Harjeet, but not really. For his fans though, real shit, they were judging me. They're like, fuck you, man. You're just making it up. You're just acting like you have the IQ. You don't know what you know. No. That's just judgmental. And Harjeet, he only wants people to subscribe to him. Like, the fuck? Do you really think everybody's rich? Like, nah. Follows him and only subscribe to them once you have the money, once you've gained trust within them, and once you have the money in the future. That's low-key greedy, but keep this private. Harji is my homie, and I'm not necessarily talking shit, I'm being honest. But obviously YouTube is understanding, you feel me? Shit, I don't blame you. Just be aware and don't snitch on my homies, alright? Not gonna mention much of why I mentioned it, chat, but you all would understand. Shit, did you mention anything specifically, Daniel? Daniel or whatever? Okay. But there's certain reasons why I'm gonna spare Lily and why Clem is lesbian. Cause Lewis, he acts childish. Yes, we're allowed to be kids again. I mean, shit, he has a kid inside of him. He looks like it despite his physical adult appearance as him being temporarily an adult. But childish meaning you are not aware of what you're doing. That's why Clem chose Violet. She's not being a sexist and she's not being selfish, you know. You know what I mean.
Are we good?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, let's bring our friends back home.
All of them.
All of them.
It's ready.
Excuse me.
So, I know this is gonna sound gross, but...
Covering your smell.
Smart.
I love AJ, man. He is one of a kind. I wish Clem could have had a daughter. Well, Rebecca, because she adopted him, but shit. Despite the gender, human overall is what she wanted was her. A companion through God. You feel me? Actually, chat, man, I wish I could play both episodes, but fuck, man, I would prefer episode 4 being the last stream. Obviously, I can't necessarily do this. I would then have stress overall, you know. And plus, I'm gonna possibly take a break. Possibly episode 4 could be like 2 more weeks because my mic is fucked and I'm not gonna be able to stream for a while. So after the stream, you all are gonna wonder. I'll possibly post in the shit, I can't post in the community, so don't unsubscribe, chat. I need my subs. You all are my supporters, and I love you all, chat. I'm not being arrogant and all that shit. You feel me? Shit, it's a genuine relationship through God, you know.
Get my back?
In terms of friendship, you know. Alright, I'm gonna mention something about Michigan, watch. Because obviously Michigan's cursed, y'all know, but my homie's gonna be at Florida, so watch it. Shit, I wish I was at Florida. Fuck Michigan. I have my reasons. Michigan's cursed by God, and obviously you would all know most likely for me. Shit, I wish I was at Florida. Fuck Michigan. Nah, I wish, bro. Like, fuck Michigan. Wish I was, like, born there, most likely, you know? Like, shit. Like, great humidity, great weather, great economy. Nah, I'm not able to, Nathan. You can enjoy his, trip, aight, bro? May you be blessed, brother. That's all I have to mention about Michigan. Oh my gosh, I actually wish I was born there, but God wants me to be in Michigan for a specific reason. I'm not gonna mention much though. Well, because obviously it's between God and I. There's a certain reason why I'm in Michigan, obviously. Obviously, it's nothing bad, Chad. I'm gonna possibly end it here in quite a bit, because real shit, I have stress, you know. excuse me. I'll possibly stream later,
Thanks.
but what's this fucked up mic?
We gonna do it?
Because I can't leave you all hanging, so we'll see. I'll possibly beat the game
You're
as well,
doing
but
it.
I'll see. But anyway, chat, I'm gonna end right here. If you want to see more of me playing The Walking Dead Season 4, be sure to leave the comment down below. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to end right here. Take these, chat. I'm gonna have to close the application as well.